right, welcome to this episode of The Daily. My name is Brendan Malone. Well, it's that time of week for another little Lenten reflection on humility. I started one last week. And this week, the thing that really struck me about humility as I was sitting in my local church, just meditating on this in front of a crucifix, was the fact that humility is very stark. It stands out and it really strikes you like not many other things can. The reason I got to thinking about this was because the crucifix in our local church sits on a white wall. So there's nothing but whiteness behind it, and it really is quite stark to see the crucifix and to see Christ on the cross, which is obviously the ultimate symbol of humility. So there's something really profound and beautiful about that, and it got me thinking about the fact of how stark humility is as a virtue. There's certain virtues that when you see them in action, when you see people living them out, you don't need to be told or instructed or to read a book to know that this is a good thing. You don't need to be told that this is the right way, this is the humane way, that this is how human beings should act towards one another. When you see these virtues in action, it's just so stark and obvious that this is a good, true and beautiful way of acting and interacting with the world around you. And humility is one of those virtues that's just so stark when you encounter it, especially in a culture like ours where we are often taught to really to self-evaluate and to really praise ourselves and to sort of to push our own case and to run our own PR machine and really talk ourselves up. So when you encounter humility in a person, it really is even more stark than usual when you're in a culture like that. And there's something really beautiful about it. And I think it's also one of the reasons why I think Christianity is so unique as a world religion. When you think about the Christian faith and what it means to follow Christ and to be in relationship with Him, it is unique. Because the humility of Christ, the humility of our God, is just so self-evident. Here's a God who is not interested in gaining power or dominance, who is willing to humble Himself and become like us, and then to die on a tree, to give of Himself, to surrender all of that power and divinity, and to lay that aside in order to be sacrificed for our sins. It's just such a stark thing. This is not a faith or a religion where you join Christianity because you're going to get power. It's not like magic or the occult. It's not a religion where it's just about self-help or self-improvement. It's not a religion where the deity is all about dominating His creation or His people. The Christian faith has at its heart humility and a God who is humble, and also a call to humility. As Christians, we are called to put ourselves second for the good of others. And there's something very stark about that, and it speaks to the truth of Christianity, because when you encounter that, when you encounter the stark reality of humility, you realize that a person who is willing to put their own needs second to you is a person who really does have authentic love for you. So a Messiah, a Christ, a God who is willing to put Himself second and to lower Himself in order to prefer your needs and your well-being on a cross, is a God that you can truly count on, as a God that you know truly loves you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on The Daily.